the architect of innovation. Rewire your mind. Reimagine your world. Chapter 1. The myth of the creative type. The word creative often conjures images of eccentric artists, brilliant inventors, or visionary entrepreneurs. We picture individuals born with a unique spark, a natural talent that sets them apart from the rest of us. We believe creativity is an exclusive club reserved for a select few. But what if this perception is fundamentally flawed? What if creativity isn't a rare gift, but an inherent human capacity, waiting to be unlocked? Debunking common misconceptions. For too long, creativity has been shrouded in mystique and misconception. One of the most pervasive myths is the idea of the creative type, the notion that some people are simply born creative, while others are not. This belief can be incredibly limiting, leading many to dismiss their own potential for innovation. Let's dismantle some of these myths. Myth 1. Creativity is innate. While some individuals may exhibit a natural inclination toward certain creative pursuits, creativity itself is not an innate trait. It's a skill that can be developed and honed through practice, just like any other. Myth 2. Creativity is about artistic talent. Creativity extends far beyond the realm of art. It's about problem solving, generating new ideas, and finding innovative solutions in any field, from science and technology to business and everyday life. Myth 3. Creativity is about having eureka moments. While sudden bursts of inspiration can occur, creativity is often the result of sustained effort, experimentation, and iteration. It's about the process, not just the outcome. Myth 4. Creativity is for the young. Creativity has no age limit. Many individuals discover their creative potential later in life, bringing a wealth of experience and perspective to their endeavors, exploring the universality of creative potential. The truth is, creativity is a fundamental aspect of human cognition. Our brains are wired to make connections, generate new ideas, and adapt to changing circumstances. From childhood play to scientific breakthroughs, creativity is woven into the fabric of our existence. Think about it. As children, we instinctively engage in imaginative play, constructing worlds and stories from our own minds. This inherent ability to create is a testament to our innate creative potential. Throughout history, humans have demonstrated remarkable ingenuity in solving problems and adapting to their environment. From the invention of the wheel to the development of modern technology, creativity has been the driving force behind progress. Even in our daily lives, we engage in creative acts, from cooking a new recipe to finding a clever solution to a household problem. This universality of creative potential means that you, too, possess the capacity to think creatively and generate innovative ideas. Introducing the concept of creative agility. Instead of focusing on whether or not you're creative, let's shift our focus to creative agility. This concept emphasizes the ability to adapt, learn, and apply creative thinking in a variety of contexts. Creative agility is about flexibility, being able to shift perspectives and adapt to new information. Adaptability, responding effectively to changing circumstances. Experimentation, embracing a mindset of trial and error. Curiosity, maintaining a sense of wonder and a desire to learn. By cultivating creative agility, you can unlock your innate creative potential and become a more innovative thinker. This book will guide you through the process of developing this agility, providing you with the tools and techniques to rewire your mind and reimagine your world. In the chapters that follow, we'll delve deeper into the neuroscience of creativity, explore common creative blocks, and learn practical strategies for generating new ideas and solving problems creatively. You'll discover that creativity is not a fixed trait, but a dynamic process, a journey of continuous learning and growth. Chapter 2. The Neuroscience of Innovation. To truly unlock your creative potential, it's essential to understand the biological underpinnings of innovation. While creativity might feel like an intangible force, it's rooted in the intricate workings of a human brain. This chapter explores the neuroscience of creativity, shedding light on how your brain generates novel ideas and how you can nurture its innovative capacity. How the brain generates novel ideas. The process of generating novel ideas involves a complex interplay of different brain regions and neural networks. Contrary to popular belief, creativity isn't confined to a single creativity center. Instead, it emerges from the dynamic interaction of various cognitive functions. The default mode network, DMN. This network is active when your mind is at rest, during activities like daydreaming, mind wandering, and introspection. The DMN plays a crucial role in generating spontaneous insights and connecting seemingly unrelated ideas. It's the brain's incubation mode, allowing for the subconscious processing of information. The Executive Control Network, ECN. This network is responsible for focused attention, problem solving, and decision making. The ECN helps to evaluate and refine ideas generated by the DMN, bringing them into conscious awareness. It helps with the implementation and testing of ideas. The Salience Network, SN. The Salience Network is responsible for detecting and filtering relevant stimuli. It helps to shift between the DMN and ECN and to determine what ideas are worthy of further exploration. It helps to determine what is important. The creative process often involves a dynamic interplay between these networks, with the brain shifting between periods of spontaneous ideation and focus analysis. The roles of different brain regions in creativity. Specific brain regions also contribute to different aspects of creativity. The prefrontal cortex, PFC. This region is responsible for higher-level cognitive functions, including planning, problem-solving, and working memory. The PFC plays a crucial role in evaluating ideas, generating alternative solutions, and inhibiting impulsive responses. The temporal lobes. These regions are involved in memory, language, and auditory processing. The temporal lobes contribute to creative thinking by retrieving and combining existing knowledge in novel ways. The right hemisphere. While the left and right hemispheres of the brain work together, the right hemisphere is often associated with holistic thinking, spatial reasoning, and visual processing. It plays a role in generating visual and spatial ideas and in recognizing patterns. Understanding neuroplasticity and its connection to creative growth. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This remarkable capacity allows us to learn, adapt, and grow, including our creative abilities. How neuroplasticity supports creativity. Engaging in creative activities stimulates the formation of new neural connections, enhancing cognitive flexibility and problem-solving skills. Learning new skills and challenging your brain can strengthen neural pathways associated with creativity. Exposure to diverse experiences and perspectives can expand your neural networks, fostering a richer and more versatile creative mind. Cultivating neuroplasticity for creative growth. Practice. Consistent engagement in creative activities strengthens the neural pathways involved in creative thinking. Novelty. Seeking out new experiences and challenging your brain with novel tasks can stimulate neuroplasticity. Mindfulness. Practices like meditation and mindfulness can enhance cognitive flexibility and reduce stress, promoting optimal brain function. Learning. Continuously learning new things, and especially things outside of your typical field of knowledge, will increase neural connections. Physical activity. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain and encourages the creation of new neurons. By understanding the neuroscience of innovation, you can appreciate the remarkable plasticity of your brain and take proactive steps to cultivate your creative potential. The following chapters will provide you with practical tools and techniques to leverage these insights and enhance your creative thinking. Chapter 3. Identifying your creative blocks. Unlocking your creative potential is not just about learning new techniques. It's also about dismantling the barriers that hold you back. These barriers, or creative blocks, can manifest in various forms, from internal fears and self-doubt to external pressures and societal expectations. Recognizing and addressing these blocks is a crucial step towards cultivating a more innovative and fulfilling life. Recognizing common mental barriers. Our minds can be our greatest allies or our most formidable adversaries when it comes to creativity. Here are some common mental barriers that can stifle your creative flow. Fear of failure. This is perhaps the most pervasive creative block. The fear of making mistakes or being judged can paralyze us, preventing us from taking risks and exploring new ideas. It leads to playing it safe and staying within the comfortable and known. Self-doubt and imposter syndrome. Many individuals struggle with feelings of inadequacy, believing that they are not creative enough or that their ideas are not valuable. Imposter syndrome causes people to feel like a fraud and that they will be found out. Perfectionism. The relentless pursuit of perfection can lead to procrastination and creative paralysis. It prevents us from embracing the messy, iterative nature of the creative process. Nothing is ever good enough. Mental chatter and overthinking. A constant stream of negative thoughts and worries can distract us from the present moment and hinder our ability to focus on creative tasks. Analysis paralysis. Lack of focus and distraction. In today's hyperconnected world, distractions are everywhere. It becomes difficult to maintain focus and immerse ourselves in creative work. Analyzing societal and environmental influences on creativity. Creative blocks are not always internal. External factors can also play a significant role in limiting our creative expression. Societal expectations and conformity. Society often rewards conformity and discourages unconventional thinking. This can lead to a fear of deviating from the norm and a reluctance to challenge established ideas. Educational systems. Traditional educational systems often prioritize rote learning and standardized testing, which can stifle creativity and critical thinking. A lack of emphasis on creative problem solving. Workplace culture. A rigid or hierarchical workplace culture can discourage innovation and risk-taking. Lack of psychological safety. Environmental constraints. A lack of access to resources, time, or space can also limit creative expression. A cluttered and distracting environment. Cultural norms. Some cultures value tradition over innovation, which can limit creative output. Developing self-awareness of personal creative patterns. The first step in overcoming creative blocks is to develop self-awareness. This involves identifying your personal patterns and triggers. Reflect on past experiences. Think about times when you felt creatively blocked. What were the circumstances? What were your thoughts and feelings? Keep a creative journal. Record your creative experiences, both positive and negative. This can help you identify recurring patterns and triggers. Pay attention to your internal dialogue. Become aware of the negative thoughts and self-talk that hinder your creativity. Identify your triggers. What situations, people, or things trigger your creative blocks? Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness can help you become more aware of your thoughts and feelings, allowing you to identify and address creative blocks in real time. By developing self-awareness and understanding the various factors that contribute to creative blocks, you can begin to dismantle these barriers and unlock your full creative potential. The following chapters will provide you with practical strategies for overcoming these blocks and cultivating a more creative mindset. Chapter 4. The Power of Mindset. Cultivating a Creative Foundation. Your mindset is the lens through which you perceive the world. It shapes your beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors, and it plays a critical role in your creative journey. This chapter explores the power of mindset and how you can cultivate a foundation that fosters creativity and innovation. Adopting a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. One of the most fundamental shifts you can make is to adopt a growth mindset. This concept, popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, distinguishes between two contrasting mindsets. Fixed mindset. Individuals with a fixed mindset believe that their abilities and intelligence are static traits. They avoid challenges, fear failure, and see effort as fruitless. They believe that they are either good at something or they are not. Growth mindset. Individuals with a growth mindset believe that their abilities can be developed through dedication, effort, and learning. They embrace challenges, view failure as an opportunity for growth, and see effort as essential for mastery. They believe that they can learn to be good at anything. A growth mindset is essential for creativity because it encourages experimentation, risk-taking, and continuous improvement. It allows you to view setbacks as learning opportunities rather than personal failures. Embracing curiosity, experimentation, and failure. To cultivate a creative mindset, you must actively embrace curiosity, experimentation, and failure. Cultivating curiosity. Maintain a sense of wonder and a desire to learn new things. Ask questions, explore different perspectives, and seek out new experiences. Never stop learning. Embracing experimentation. View creativity as a process of exploration and discovery. Be willing to try new things, experiment with different approaches, and embrace the unknown. Don't be afraid to try something new. Reframing failure. Shift your perspective on failure. Instead of viewing it as a negative outcome, see it as a valuable learning experience. Analyze your mistakes extract lessons, and use them to inform your future endeavors. Failure is just feedback. Building resilience and mental flexibility. The creative journey is not always smooth. You will encounter obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Building resilience and mental flexibility is crucial for navigating these challenges. Developing resilience. Strengthen your ability to bounce back from adversity. Cultivate a positive outlook. Maintain a sense of purpose. And develop coping mechanisms for stress. Practice self-care. Enhancing mental flexibility. Develop the ability to adapt to changing circumstances and shift your thinking patterns. Practice mindfulness. Engage in activities that challenge your assumptions and seek out diverse perspectives. Practice changing your routines. Practicing gratitude. Focusing on the positive things in your life can increase your overall happiness and creativity. Keep a gratitude journal. By cultivating a growth mindset, embracing curiosity, experimentation, and failure, and building resilience and mental flexibility, you can create a strong foundation for your creative endeavors. This mindset will empower you to overcome obstacles, embrace challenges, and unlock your full creative potential. Chapter 5. The Art of Observation. Seeing beyond the surface. Creativity often begins with observation. To generate truly innovative ideas, you must learn to see the world with fresh eyes, noticing details and patterns that others overlook. This chapter explores the art of observation, providing you with techniques to sharpen your senses and cultivate a deeper understanding of your surroundings. Sharpening observational skills through active listening and visual exploration. Observation is more than just passively taking in information. It involves actively engaging your senses and paying close attention to the world around you. Active listening. Listening is not just hearing words. It's understanding the nuances of communication. Practice listening with intent, paying attention to tone, body language, and unspoken messages. Ask clarifying questions and summarize what you've heard to ensure understanding. Listen for what is not being said. Visual exploration. Train yourself to notice details in your environment. Look for patterns, textures, and colors. Practice sketching or photographing objects and scenes to capture your observations. Look at things from different angles. Find the beauty in everyday objects. Developing a beginner's mind to find new perspectives. A beginner's mind, also known as Shoshin in Zen Buddhism, is a state of openness and receptivity. It involves approaching situations with a sense of curiosity and wonder, as if you were experiencing them for the first time. How to cultivate the beginner's mind. Challenge your assumptions and preconceived notions. Question everything, even the seemingly obvious. Avoid making judgments and allow yourself to be surprised. Put yourself in unfamiliar environments. Look at things as if you were explaining them to someone who has never seen them before. By adopting a beginner's mind, you can break free from habitual thinking patterns and discover new perspectives. Techniques for capturing and organizing observations. To make the most of your observations, you need to capture and organize them effectively. Note-taking and journaling. Carry a notebook or digital device to record your observations. Write down anything that catches your attention, including thoughts, feelings, and sensory details. Use drawings and diagrams. Mind mapping. Create visual representations of your observations and ideas. Use mind maps to connect related concepts and identify patterns. Photography and sketching. Capture visual observations through photography or sketching. These techniques can help you focus on details and develop your visual thinking skills. Creating collections. Collect objects, pictures, or articles that inspire you. These collections can serve as a source of inspiration and help you identify recurring themes. Using digital tools. Use apps like Evernote or OneNote to store and tag observations. Use Pinterest to create boards of visual inspiration. By mastering the art of observation, you can unlock a wealth of creative insights and develop a deeper understanding of the world around you. This skill is essential for generating innovative ideas and transforming your vision into reality. Chapter 6. Idea Generation. Expanding your creative reservoir. The heart of creativity lies in the ability to generate new ideas. This chapter delves into a variety of techniques to expand your creative reservoir, helping you move beyond familiar patterns and tap into a wellspring of innovative thinking. Brainstorming techniques, individual and group. Brainstorming is a classic technique for generating a large number of ideas in a short period of time. Whether you're working alone or in a group, these principles can help you maximize your brainstorming sessions. Individual brainstorming. Free writing. Write down whatever comes to mind without censoring yourself. Question storming. Instead of answers, focus on generating questions about a topic. The what if game. Pose hypothetical scenarios and explore the possibilities. Group brainstorming. Defer judgment. Encourage all ideas, no matter how outlandish they may seem. Build on others' ideas. Encourage participants to build upon and combine existing ideas. Quantity over quality. Focus on generating a large number of ideas. Visual brainstorming. Use whiteboards, sticky notes, or digital tools to capture and organize ideas visually. Mind mapping, sketching, and visual thinking. Visual thinking can help you explore complex ideas and make connections that might not be apparent through linear thinking. Mind mapping. Start with a central idea and branch out with related concepts. Use keywords, images, and symbols to represent ideas. Mind maps can help you organize your thoughts and identify patterns. Sketching. Use simple drawings to visualize your ideas. Sketching can help you clarify your thinking and communicate your ideas to others. Even simple doodles can spark new thoughts. Visual metaphors. Use visual metaphors to represent abstract concepts. This can help you understand complex problems and generate creative solutions. Utilizing random stimuli and association techniques. Sometimes, the best way to generate new ideas is to introduce random stimuli that disrupt your usual thinking patterns. Random word technique. Choose a random word from a dictionary or online generator. Brainstorm ideas related to that word and see how they connect to your problem. Random image technique. Use a random image generator or flip through a magazine. Brainstorm ideas inspired by the images you see. Association techniques. Start with a word or phrase and generate a list of related words or phrases. Use these associations to spark new ideas. Use idea generation cards or prompt generators. Force connections. Take two unrelated items or ideas and force a connection between them. This can lead to very novel solutions. By mastering these idea generation techniques, you can expand your creative reservoir and generate a constant flow of innovative ideas. Remember that creativity is a process, and the more you practice these techniques, the more proficient you will become. Chapter 7. Lateral Thinking. Shifting your perspective. Traditional problem solving often relies on vertical thinking, a logical and sequential approach. However, sometimes the most innovative solutions emerge from unexpected angles. Lateral thinking, a concept developed by Edward de Bono, offers a powerful alternative, encouraging you to break free from conventional patterns and explore new possibilities. Understanding the principles of lateral thinking. Lateral thinking is about generating new ideas by challenging assumptions, disrupting patterns, and exploring alternative perspectives. It's about moving sideways rather than directly forward in your thinking process. Challenging assumptions. Lateral thinking encourages you to question the underlying assumptions that shape your thinking. What are the unspoken rules? What are we taking for granted? By challenging these assumptions, you can open up new avenues for exploration. Disrupting patterns. Our brains tend to follow familiar patterns of thought. Lateral thinking techniques help you break these patterns and generate novel connections. Introduce randomness and seek out new connections. Exploring alternatives. Lateral thinking emphasizes the importance of generating multiple solutions rather than settling for the first one that comes to mind. Consider all possible options, even the seemingly absurd ones. Techniques like provocation and random entry. Lateral thinking employs a variety of techniques to stimulate creative thinking. Provocation. This technique involves introducing a provocative statement or idea that challenges your usual thinking. For example, you might ask, what if we made the product backwards? The aim of a provocation is not to be true, but to move the thinking forward. Random entry. This technique involves introducing a random word, image, or object into your thinking process. The random element serves as a stimulus for generating new ideas. For example, You might choose a random word from a dictionary and then try to connect it to your problem. Alternatives. Actively look for alternatives. P is a de bono term that means possibility. Use the word p to introduce a thought that is not a direct answer, but a possibility. Reversal. Take a problem and reverse it. If you're trying to increase sales, try to think of ways to decrease sales. This can lead to insights. Breaking down assumptions and challenging conventional logic. Lateral thinking encourages you to question the status quo and challenge conventional logic. Identify assumptions. List the assumptions you are making about a problem. Challenge each assumption and consider alternative possibilities. Think outside the box. Don't be afraid to explore unconventional ideas. Consider solutions that might seem illogical or impractical at first. Look for hidden connections. Lateral thinking is about finding connections between seemingly unrelated concepts. Use analogies and metaphors to explore these connections. By mastering lateral thinking, you can unlock new levels of creativity and innovation. This approach will help you break free from mental ruts, generate novel solutions, and approach problems with a fresh perspective. Chapter 8. Design Thinking, Solving Problems Creatively. Design thinking is a human-centered approach to problem solving that emphasizes empathy, ideation, and experimentation. It's a powerful framework for generating innovative solutions to complex challenges, applicable in various fields and everyday life. The 5 stages of design thinking: empathize, define, ideate, prototype, test. Design thinking follows a structured process, typically consisting of 5 key stages. Empathize. This stage involves understanding the needs, desires, and challenges of the people you are designing for. It requires active listening, observation, and empathy. Techniques: interviews, surveys, observation, user personas. Define. In this stage, you synthesize your findings from the empathize stage to define the core problem you are trying to solve. You create a clear and concise problem statement that focuses on user needs. Techniques: problem statement creation, user journey mapping. Ideate. This stage is all about generating a wide range of potential solutions. It encourages brainstorming, lateral thinking, and creative exploration. Techniques: brainstorming, mind mapping, sketching. What are scenarios? Prototype. In this stage, you create tangible representations of your ideas. Prototypes can be simple sketches, physical models, or digital simulations. The goal is to test and refine your ideas quickly and iteratively. Techniques: rapid prototyping, storyboarding, mock-ups. Test. This stage involves testing your prototypes with real users to gather feedback and identify areas for improvement. The feedback is used to refine the prototype and iterate on the design. Techniques: user testing, feedback sessions, A/B testing. Applying design thinking to everyday challenges. Design thinking is not limited to professional design projects. It can be applied to everyday challenges, from planning a vacation to improving your communication skills. Example: planning a dinner party. Empathize. Understand your guests' dietary restrictions and preferences. Define. Define the challenge. How can I create a memorable and enjoyable dinner party for my guests? Ideate. Brainstorm menu ideas, decorations, and activities. Prototype. Cook a test meal or create a sample table setting. Test. Gather feedback from a friend or family member before the party. User-centered innovation and problem solving. Design thinking is fundamentally user-centered, meaning that it places a user at the heart of the design process. Focus on user needs. Prioritize understanding and addressing user needs. Avoid designing solutions that are based solely on your own assumptions. Iterative process. Embrace the iterative nature of design thinking. Be willing to refine your ideas based on user feedback. Collaborative approach. Involve users and stakeholders throughout the design process. Foster a collaborative environment that encourages diverse perspectives. By applying design thinking principles, you can develop innovative solutions that are not only creative but also practical and user-friendly. This approach empowers you to tackle challenges with empathy and generate solutions that truly make a difference. Chapter 9. The Power of Constraints. Finding Freedom Within Limits. It might seem counterintuitive, but constraints can be a powerful catalyst for creativity. Instead of stifling innovation, Limitations can force you to think outside the box and discover novel solutions. This chapter explores how constraints can stimulate creativity and how you can harness their power to unlock your innovative potential. How constraints can stimulate creativity. Constraints, whether they are limitations in time, resources, or materials, can actually enhance your creative thinking in several ways. Focus and clarity. Constraints force you to prioritize and focus on what is truly essential. They eliminate distractions and encourage you to concentrate on the core problem. Resourcefulness and ingenuity. When resources are limited, you're forced to find creative ways to make the most of what you have. This can lead to innovative solutions that you might not have considered otherwise. Novel connections. Constraints can force you to make connections between seemingly unrelated concepts. This can lead to unexpected insights and breakthrough ideas. Increased drive. Overcoming a constraint can create a sense of accomplishment. This can provide momentum for future creative endeavors. Setting artificial limitations to spark innovation. You don't have to wait for external constraints to arise. You can intentionally set artificial limitations to stimulate your creativity. Time constraints. Set a strict time limit for brainstorming or problem solving. This can force you to think quickly and generate ideas without overthinking. Resource constraints. Limit the materials or tools you can use. This can encourage you to find creative ways to use existing resources. Scope constraints. Limit the scope of your project or problem. This can force you to focus on the most critical aspects. Worst possible idea, brainstorming. Force yourself to come up with the worst possible ideas. This can free you from inhibitions, and sometimes those bad ideas, when flipped, become amazing ideas. Using resourcefulness and ingenuity to overcome obstacles. When faced with constraints, resourcefulness and ingenuity become essential tools. Embrace improvisation. Be willing to adapt and improvise as needed. Don't be afraid to deviate from your original plan. Look for hidden resources. Explore unconventional resources and consider alternative uses for existing materials. Look for the value in what is already there. Collaborate and share resources. Collaborate with others to share resources and expertise. Leverage the collective intelligence of your team. Yes, and thinking. Instead of saying no to limitations, say yes and build upon the constraints to create something new. By understanding the power of constraints and learning to harness their potential, you can transform limitations into opportunities for innovation. This mindset will empower you to overcome obstacles, generate creative solutions, and achieve your goals. Chapter 10. Analogous Thinking and Metaphorical Connections. Finding inspiration in unexpected places. Creativity often involves making connections between seemingly disparate ideas. Analogous thinking and the use of metaphors are powerful tools for bridging these gaps, enable you to transfer insights from one domain to another and find inspiration in unexpected places. Using analogies to transfer ideas between different fields. An analogy is a comparison between two things that are similar in some way. Analogous thinking involves using these comparisons to transfer insights and solutions from one field to another. How analogies work. Identify the core principles or mechanisms that underlie a problem or concept in one field. Look for analogous principles or mechanisms in other fields. Adapt the insights from the analogous field to solve the original problem. Examples. Using the principles of fluid dynamics to design more efficient traffic flow. Drawing inspiration from biological systems to develop new materials or technologies, biomimicry. Using the way ant colonies organize to build better logistical systems. Benefits. Analogies can provide fresh perspectives and lead to innovative solutions. They can help simplify complex problems by relating them to familiar concepts. They can spark new ideas by making connections between seemingly unrelated areas. How to utilize metaphors to understand complex problems. Metaphors are figures of speech that use one thing to represent another. They can be powerful tools for understanding and communicating complex ideas. How metaphors work. Identify the core characteristics of the complex problem or concept. Find a familiar object or experience that shares similar characteristics. Use a familiar object or experience as a metaphor to represent the complex concept. Examples. The internet is an information superhighway. Time is a river. Ideas are seeds. Benefits. Metaphors can make abstract concepts more concrete and understandable. They can help you visualize complex problems and generate new insights. They can provide a common language for discussing complex ideas. Finding inspiration in unexpected places. Creative inspiration can come from anywhere. To cultivate a creative mindset, you must be open to finding inspiration in unexpected places. Explore different fields. Read books, watch documentaries, and attend lectures on topics outside your area of expertise. This can expose you to new ideas and perspectives. Observe nature. Nature is a rich source of inspiration for creative solutions. Pay attention to the patterns, structures, and processes that occur in the natural world. Engage in diverse experiences. Travel, try new hobbies, and interact with people from different backgrounds. This can broaden your horizons and expose you to new ways of thinking. Pay attention to your dreams and intuition. Dreams and intuition can provide valuable insights and inspiration. Keep a dream journal and practice mindfulness to enhance your intuitive abilities. Embrace serendipity. Be open to unexpected encounters and chance occurrences. Some of the greatest discoveries have been the result of serendipity. By embracing analogous thinking, utilizing metaphors, and seeking inspiration in unexpected places, you can expand your creative toolkit and unlock new levels of innovation. Chapter 11. The Importance of Play and Exploration. Reclaiming the Joy of Creative Discovery. In our pursuit of productivity and achievement, we often neglect the simple yet powerful act of play. However, play is not just for children. It's a fundamental aspect of human creativity and innovation. This chapter explores the importance of play and exploration in cultivating a creative lifestyle. Reclaiming the joy of play and its role in creativity. Play is a natural and essential part of human development. It allows us to experiment, explore, and discover new possibilities. Play as experimentation. Play allows us to test ideas and explore different scenarios without fear of failure. It fosters a sense of curiosity and encourages us to try new things. Play as mental flexibility. Play helps us develop mental flexibility and adaptability. It allows us to shift perspectives and find creative solutions to problems. Play as stress relief. Play can be a powerful stress reliever, reducing anxiety and promoting relaxation. This can create a more conducive environment for creative thinking. Play as intrinsic motivation. Play is often done for its own sake and creates intrinsic motivation. This removes the pressure of extrinsic rewards and allows for pure creative expression. Engaging in activities that foster curiosity and exploration. To cultivate a playful and exploratory mindset, you must actively engage in activities that spark your curiosity. Embrace hobbies. Pursue hobbies that you enjoy, even if they seem unrelated to your professional goals. Hobbies can provide a creative outlet and a source of inspiration. Explore new places. Travel to new places, both near and far. Exposure to different cultures and environments can broaden your perspectives. Engage in creative hobbies. Painting, sculpting, writing, music, dance, and other creative hobbies are excellent ways to explore your creative side. Learn new skills. Learning new skills challenges your brain and stimulates cognitive growth. This can enhance your problem-solving abilities and creative thinking. Spend time in nature. Nature can be a powerful source of inspiration and creativity. Take walks in the park, hike in the mountains, or simply spend time outdoors. Creating a playful and stimulating environment. Your environment can have a significant impact on your creativity. Create a space that encourages play and exploration. Design a creative workspace. Create a workspace that is visually stimulating and conducive to creative thinking. Include elements that inspire you, such as artwork, plants, or interesting objects. Incorporate playful elements. Add playful elements to your environment, such as games, puzzles, or building blocks. These elements can serve as creative prompts and encourage spontaneous play. Foster a sense of fun. Create an atmosphere of fun and lightheartedness. Don't take yourself too seriously and be willing to laugh at yourself. Allow for spontaneous play. Leave time in your schedule for unstructured play. Allow yourself to follow your curiosity. By embracing play and exploration, you can tap into a wellspring of creativity and innovation. This mindset will not only enhance your creative abilities, but also bring more joy and fulfillment to your life. Chapter 12. Building a creative routine, habits for innovation. Creativity is not just about fleeting moments of inspiration. It's also about establishing consistent habits and routines that nurture your creative potential. This chapter explores how to build a creative routine that fosters innovation and sustains your creative journey. Establishing consistent creative practices. Creating a consistent creative routine is essential for maximizing your creative output. Schedule dedicated creative time. Set aside specific times each day or week for creative work. Treat this time as non-negotiable, just like any other important appointment. Establish a ritual. Develop a pre-creative ritual to signal to your brain that it's time to create. This could involve lighting a candle, brewing a cup of tea, or listening to specific music. Start small and build gradually. Don't try to overhaul your entire schedule at once. Start with small, manageable blocks of creative time and gradually increase them. Track your progress. Keep a record of your creative activities and track your progress. This can help you stay motivated and identify patterns in your creative flow. Time management and prioritization for creative work. Effective time management is crucial for balancing creative work with other responsibilities. Prioritize creative tasks. Identify your most important creative tasks and prioritize them. Tackle these tasks during your most productive hours. Eliminate distractions. Minimize distractions during your creative time. Turn off notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and find a quiet workspace. Batch similar tasks. Group similar creative tasks together to maximize efficiency. For example, dedicate one day to brainstorming and another day to writing. Utilize time blocking. Divide your day into blocks of time dedicated to specific activities. Allocate specific blocks for creative work, administrative tasks, and other responsibilities. Creating a dedicated space for creative expression. Your physical environment can significantly impact your creativity. Design a creative workspace. Create a dedicated space for creative work that is free from distractions. Personalize your space with objects and images that inspire you. Organize your materials. Keep your creative materials organized and easily accessible. This will minimize frustration and maximize your creative flow. Embrace natural light. Natural light can boost your mood and enhance your creativity. Position your workspace near a window if possible. Incorporate elements of nature. Add plants or other natural elements to your workspace. Nature can have a calming and inspiring effect. By establishing consistent creative practices, managing your time effectively, and creating a dedicated creative space, you can cultivate a routine that supports and enhances your creative journey. Chapter 13. The Power of Collaboration and Diverse Perspectives. Building a creative community. While individual creativity is essential, collaboration and diverse perspectives are critical for generating truly groundbreaking ideas. This chapter explores how to build a creative community and leverage the power of collaboration to enhance your innovation. Building a creative community and seeking diverse viewpoints. Surrounding yourself with a diverse and supportive community can significantly enhance your creative potential. Seek out diverse perspectives. Actively seek out individuals with different backgrounds, experiences, and perspectives. This can challenge your assumptions and expose you to new ways of thinking. Join creative groups and networks. Join online or offline communities of like-minded individuals. These groups can provide support, inspiration, and opportunities for collaboration. Attend creative events and workshops. Attend conferences, workshops, and other events that focus on creativity and innovation. This can help you connect with other creative individuals and learn new skills. Create a mastermind group. Assemble a small group of people with varying skills and meet regularly. Use the group to brainstorm and provide feedback on each other's projects. Effective collaboration techniques for group creativity. Collaborating effectively requires clear communication, mutual respect, and a shared vision. Establish clear goals and roles. Define the objectives of the collaboration and assign clear roles and responsibilities to each team member. Foster a culture of psychological safety. Create an environment where team members feel comfortable sharing ideas and taking risks. Encourage open communication and constructive feedback. Use collaborative tools and platforms. Utilize online tools and platforms that facilitate communication, collaboration, and project management. Practice active listening and empathy. Listen attentively to others' ideas and perspectives. Show empathy and understanding, even when you disagree. Embrace conflict as an opportunity. View disagreements as opportunities for growth and learning. Use conflict resolution techniques to find common ground, leveraging the strengths of different creative styles. Individuals have different creative styles and strengths. Recognizing and leveraging these differences can enhance group creativity. Identify different creative styles. Recognize that some individuals are more visual, while others are more verbal or analytical. Understand the strengths and weaknesses of different creative styles. Assign tasks based on strengths. Assign tasks and responsibilities based on individual strengths and preferences. This can maximize efficiency and productivity. Foster a culture of appreciation. Appreciate and celebrate the unique contributions of each team member. This can boost morale and create a positive collaborative environment. Encourage cross-pollination of ideas. Create opportunities for team members to share their ideas and perspectives. This can lead to unexpected insights and innovative solutions. By building a creative community, mastering effective collaboration techniques, and leveraging the strengths of diverse creative styles, you can unlock new levels of innovation and achieve collective creative success. Chapter 14. Overcoming creative stagnation and burnout. Rekindling your creative fire. Even the most passionate creators can experience periods of stagnation and burnout. Creative burnout is a real phenomenon, and it's essential to recognize its signs and develop strategies for recovery. This chapter explores how to overcome creative stagnation and burnout and rekindle your creative passion. Recognizing the signs of creative burnout. Creative burnout can manifest in various ways, both physically and mentally. Lack of motivation. A diminished interest in creative activities that you once enjoyed. Feeling uninspired and unmotivated to create. Creative block. Difficulty generating new ideas or completing creative projects. Feeling stuck and unable to move forward. Increased irritability and frustration. Feeling easily frustrated or irritated by creative tasks. Experiencing heightened stress and anxiety. Physical exhaustion. Feeling physically drained and lacking energy. Experiencing sleep disturbances or changes in appetite. Feelings of cynicism or detachment. Feeling distant or detached from your creative work. Questioning the value or purpose of your creative endeavors. Procrastination. Avoiding creative tasks and finding other ways to fill your time. Strategies for recharging and rekindling creative passion. If you're experiencing creative burnout, it's essential to take steps to recharge and rekindle your passion. Take a break. Step away from creative work and allow yourself time to rest and recover. Engage in activities that you enjoy and that help you relax. Change your environment. Spend time in nature. Travel to a new place or simply rearrange your workspace. A change of scenery can stimulate your senses and inspire new ideas. Reconnect with your inspiration. Revisit the sources of inspiration that initially spark your creative passion. Look through old sketchbooks, listen to your favorite music, or read inspiring books. Try a new creative medium. Explore a new creative outlet that you haven't tried before. This can help you break out of your creative rut and discover new possibilities. Practice self-compassion. Be kind and gentle with yourself during periods of creative burnout. Avoid self-criticism and focus on self-care. Set small, achievable goals. Avoid overwhelming yourself with large projects. Set small, achievable goals to build momentum and regain confidence. Seek support. Talk to a friend, mentor, or therapist about your experiences. Sharing your struggles can help you feel less alone and gain valuable insights. Maintaining a healthy work-life balance. Preventing creative burnout requires maintaining a healthy work-life balance. Prioritize self-care. Make time for activities that promote your physical and mental well-being. This includes exercise, healthy eating, and adequate sleep. Set boundaries. Establish clear boundaries between your creative work and your personal life. Avoid working during your downtime and make time for hobbies and relaxation. Learn to say no. Avoid overcommitting yourself to projects or tasks. Learn to say no to requests that will overwhelm you. Regularly reevaluate your priorities. Life changes, and what was once important might not be as important now. Take time to reevaluate your priorities. By recognizing the signs of creative burnout and implementing strategies for recovery, you can maintain a sustainable and fulfilling creative journey. Chapter 15. The Future of Creativity. Adapting to a Changing World. The world is rapidly evolving, driven by technological advancements and shifting societal norms. In this dynamic landscape, creativity and adaptability are more crucial than ever. This chapter explores the future of creativity and how you can prepare yourself for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. The role of AI and technology in creative processes. Artificial intelligence, AI, and other technologies are increasingly integrated into creative processes. AI as a creative tool. AI can assist with tasks such as generating ideas, creating content, and analyzing data. AI-powered tools can help automate repetitive tasks, freeing up time for more creative endeavors. Collaborating with AI. AI can serve as a creative partner, providing new perspectives and generating novel combinations of ideas. Learning to collaborate effectively with AI is a crucial skill for future creators. Ethical considerations. As AI becomes more sophisticated, it's essential to consider the ethical implications of its use in creative processes. Issues such as copyright, authorship, and the potential for bias must be addressed. Augmented creativity. Technology will augment human creativity, not replace it. The most successful creatives will be those who can harness the power of AI to enhance their own abilities, developing adaptability and lifelong learning skills. In a rapidly changing world, adaptability and lifelong learning are essential for staying relevant and creative. Embrace continuous learning. Commit to lifelong learning and stay curious about new technologies and trends. Seek out opportunities to learn new skills and expand your knowledge. Cultivate cognitive flexibility. Develop the ability to adapt to new situations and shift your thinking patterns. Practice mindfulness and engage in activities that challenge your assumptions. Build resilience. Develop the ability to bounce back from setbacks and adapt to change. Cultivate a positive mindset and focus on solutions. Develop digital literacy. Become proficient in using digital tools and technologies. This will enable you to navigate the digital landscape and leverage technology for creative purposes, embracing continuous innovation and personal evolution. Creativity is not a static trait. It's a dynamic process of continuous innovation and personal evolution. Foster a growth mindset. Believe in your ability to learn and grow, and embrace challenges as opportunities for development. View failures as learning experiences. Experiment and iterate. Don't be afraid to experiment with new ideas and approaches. Embrace iteration and continuous improvement. Stay true to your values. Integrate your personal values into your creative work. This will give your creations meaning and purpose. Embrace the unknown. The future is uncertain, but it's also full of possibilities. Embrace the unknown and be willing to explore new frontiers. By embracing the role of AI, developing adaptability, and committing to continuous innovation, you can position yourself for success in the future of creativity.